Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So let's talk about Innisfil for the month of October 2023. I'll give some insights before we kind of get into numbers. A lot of inventory. Okay. I'm only going to give good numbers. 319 active listings in the community right
Okay.
now. And it's been pretty consistent for the last couple of weeks, seeing 315, 311. So inventory is not raising at a faster pace, but sales are off 33% compared to last year.
Really, eh?
Yeah, and it's consistency that I'm seeing in that market is again, we know the market has a lot of higher priced homes. It's a smaller market than it is in Barrie, of course, and they're over a million. We know that that price point is definitely being impacted through higher borrowing costs. People can't get qualified. Um, I see some good activity in lower ranges. So there was 7 properties that sold over list price, but we know the price is like a 599, and we all know it's worth 760. So
Yeah.
right, low price points trying to drive traffic to the property. In some cases, it's working down there because we usually don't see a lot of low price properties in that community.
Well, I have a
Like,
question. So if it was listed at 599, do you feel that it actually sold at market or did it still sell below?
you mean the 599? What did they get for it? Do I think it's market or below?
Yeah.
I think it's market. So there's a few sales like that where I saw some 599s and they got 760, 765
Okay.
range. A few townhomes that get in, you know, higher sixes to low sevens just because they have some good sized townhomes down there when they do come up. So a shock to see 7 over list price, but again, the low price point, the list price is driving traffic. But again, that could work. Sometimes it works in your favor, sometimes it doesn't work in your favor. And I've had it happen on the weekends where I got a call from an agent doing an open house at my listing on Heritage Court. Hey, Mark, do you think it's going to go over 699? Yeah, I do. My clients are max is 7. So there's pitfalls from doing that low price point because then it's driving traffic, but it's driving sometimes at times driving the traffic that's at their max budget. They can't go a penny more
They can't afford it. Yeah.
on it. So, I'm not the biggest fan of it. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't work out. But down there, it seems there's just not enough of that inventory, so it's consistently selling. The higher
Well,
price point down there
some
aren't.
of it's working down there, not all of them.
No, not all of them. The higher price points continue to take some impact from the market. Let me go through some numbers and then we can have a conversation. So 38 properties sold in the community. I'll break it down by this year and last year. Last year, there was 57 properties sold, same time in October. So down 33% in sales. We're not seeing when I say sales, I don't want the viewers to think, oh my God, prices have dropped 33%. This is me looking at, we've had 38 sales in October of 23 and 57 in that. Prices are very flat, if not maybe a 1% in some cases to last year. So I'm not seeing a really decreases in prices so much, just a really decrease in sales.
Transactions. There's just not as many transactions happening.
Transactions are down, right?
Yeah.
Not necessarily the prices. So in the 499 range, there was 2 properties from 500 to 699, 11 sales, 7 to 799, 7, and I did 8 to 999,000. There was 4 properties, and a million and up there was 9. And that million and up is, it's pretty common. There's a lot of inventory out of those that 319 listings in that range. I
Yeah.
mean, probably a good 100 minimum, if not more. So it's not uncommon to see that number higher than the 7 to 799 range because it's a small market. And that sells pretty good down there. So not uncommon. And property sold last year. No, let me 1 second. Property sold last year, there was 4 to 499, 5 to 699, 6, 7 to 799, 5. So less than this year. Kind of weird, eh?
Wow.
Yeah. And then there was like 9 over between 8 and 1 million. And then over 1 million, there was 13. So again, over 1 million sold better last year than it did
this
this
year.
year due to high borrowing costs. So, we've seen in that community for some time. I still really believe that the pricing is wrong down there. It's not right for what the market is right now and willing to spend. And we know it's dominated by out of town agents that brought their clients up years ago. And then, for whatever reason, they're upsizing, downsizing, they're selling them anyway. But the pricing down there, it's like okay, it's 899. Let's say it's 1.2 million on my street. We're going to price it that way because there's 5 others within the 250 meter radius at that price, and they have high days on market. So let's fit into that category. So
one just got listed on Dawson today.
Yeah.
And Dawson is right around the corner from Hunter, where I live. Pretty big house. 888.
Any holding off any offers?
Nope.
What's the size you think?
Close to 2,000. I'm gonna try to double check. Well, somebody priced it right. Somebody finally
priced it right. Yes, because I was just gonna say, yeah, they're priced right. If you were gonna say, oh no, Mark, it's 2,500 or 3,000, say no, it's not. It's selling north of 888. So, but to your point, yeah, it's that property is priced properly for the market.
Yeah. Somebody didn't follow what the crowd is, because the crowd is 9,999 at that kind of house.
Yeah, they are, and they're sitting. That ain't selling for bucks.
Yeah,
snow coming. So
I know when I saw it, I was shocked, because I was like, "Oh, holy Hannah! Somebody's actually
pricing it right." And
yeah,
viewers, we can't stress enough, and we talk about it a lot. You can't price it for what the others are sitting there for, especially if they have extensive days on market and extensive in that price point. And we are seeing that in the community quite often, that we're following the crowd around, and you can't do that. So, price it for the market where it is today, where it needs to be priced.
Barry agent too.
Pardon me?
It's a Barry agent.
Yeah. So, okay. So there we go. Let's talk about that. We've been just saying how bad the pricing is down there because it's all out of town agents. So why does so tell me why a local agent gets it done. Tell me.
Because they understand the market better, and they realize that it's very low right now. Things aren't selling in Innisfil, and they're pricing it strategically to actually get it sold.
Yeah, they are. Wow, it's funny, eh? Wow. So
fully finished basement too.
Yep. They know the market better. They understand what's going on in the market much better. And they're probably communicating to their clients that no, it can't be a $999. Yeah, but all the other ones are, and they're not selling. This is what the market pricing is for this property. And I'm sure that agent could find a couple comparable properties, because I've seen them down there in that range going, yeah, that's the right price for that property. Dawson's a great street. So it's so important that, and it's just, I go back to the issue of out-of-town agents, or in a sense, qualifying your clients. And I got some feedback on a listing of mine. And yeah, it's priced, decently. We expect more than what we're priced for, but the feedback came, yeah, loved it. We're interested. Yeah, it's great. But my clients are not approved for anything more. Then why would you bring your client way up from North York and Toronto to show them that property? That makes no sense.
Well, you know why though? And I'm having the same problem with my one buyer. Because, well, people are desperate right now and nothing's selling right now, so they're going to end up accepting less.
Well, that's some of it. Where people are just not educated on the pricing. I think and we know it's not the case. So there's a conversation from agent to client or buyer saying, hey, no, that's just not going to happen. Sorry, but it's just not going to happen.
Well, I explained that to him. And, after showing 6 houses one day with him, he goes, well, all of the things, the ones I told him we didn't need to see, they were no good. He goes, oh yeah, you were right about the parking at this house, and you were right about this at that house. And I said, yeah, once you work with me for a while, you'll trust me when I tell you this is no good.
Yeah.
we won't go. We don't go. Like, once your client works with you for a bit and they trust your judgment,
Mhm.
you're not buying a triplex with 2 parking spots. There's no parking.
No, that's just not going to happen.
And I
No.
tried to explain this, and oh no, I think you can put more parking. And then he gets there, oh, you were right, you can't. No, I know. Like, the other problem though is that in Toronto right now, in certain areas, the market isn't sucking like it is here.
No, it's not. It's not. No, I
So
agree.
they, an agent's thinking, well, the market's going well.
Yeah.
And then they come up here to do a sale, because the reason why most people in Innisfil use out-of-town agents is because I lived in Innisfil for 25 years. So I know why, because they bought with that agent. So that agent came up from Toronto, they bought with them, and when they sell, they use them.
Yeah, but and I agree that they do a lot, but what I don't understand too is they're just not doing enough work at looking at that particular, whether looking at an Innisfil, looking at a barrier property and going, yeah, they love it, but it's just out of their range a bit. Then why not hop on the computer and pull them up and say what's selling for this price and going, there's no way this is selling for that price. So why are we going? Why not qualify them first?
I actually did that with that guy. I actually said, listen, I'm going to show you in the neighborhood what just sold in the last 30 days and what the prices are.
You have to.
You're not getting it 100 grand cheaper.
No. So if that's not happening on the buying side, in a sense, because I'm seeing it this week, then I know goddamn well it's not happening on the listing side either.
Yeah.
Because we can tell. We've gone over this, we've done, tons of videos about, holy cow, look at the days on market. It's massive in these certain price ranges in the community. And they're all, holy cow, they're all the same. And they're offering the same product, the same price, and none of them are moving. Because we're following everything what everybody else is doing. So basically we're following someone that doesn't know what they're doing. And all of a sudden that one that comes up today at 888 going, that's priced right. Yeah, that's priced properly. So
I'm going to watch it to see how fast it sells.
Yeah. Again, we do the updates in a week, so I'm sure we're going to see that within the next 14 days sell, right? So, and I still think, we have a couple more weeks of this market until things really quiet down for, the holiday season, et cetera, and events. But, there's still some sales to be done, but they're just lacking in certain price points, and Innisfil's full of higher price points. So I think they're going to, have to reevaluate their pricing strategies, because we know they're going to be sitting on the market till next year. So then,
well, they are, because buyers are going to go, like they go on vacation in another couple of weeks. They're gone. So
they're gone, and there's just so much office Christmas parties, recitals at the churches, recitals at the kids' schools, plays. They're busy. Christmas shop, they're busy.
Yeah.
Another 4 weeks, they're going. One more thing before we go. Give it a like, give it a follow for more information. If you got any comments too, please ask away. And I want to go through one more thing too. So 319 active listings in the community. We know a lot of them are priced over $1 million. 117 new listings for the month. Kind of a high number, but it's not all new inventory. Okay. It's cancel, relist, cancel, relist, cancel, relist.
Yeah.
A lot of that going on in that community. 35 price reductions. That's not a lot. Based on the number of listings at 319, call it 11%. That's not a lot.
No, it's not.
A lot of inventory, and that's 35 price changes for the month. That's too low. Pricing's it should be double that, if not a bit more.
Well, if it's not selling and you're heading into Christmas, you better be doing something now. Because like waiting 2 or 3 weeks, you're missing the boat again.
100%. And there's 8.3 months worth of supply based on October sales.
Oh God.
Oh God is right.
That's horrifying.
There's a ton of product in that community right now.
That's bad.
It's bad. Innisfil, get your pricing right.
Yep.
Get a new agent. All right. I think we're done.
Yeah, I think we're done.
Okay. See ya.
See ya.